Hey guys, Farrock here. Okay, I'm going to do this replay. The point of this replay is to demonstrate to you the advantage of taking power wells, sometimes even taking power wells instead of going up orbs. This is Mark CR. He's a guy who's a very good player but has terrible cards and very low upgrades. I think his highest upgrade is the Scavenger, which is upgrade 2. Then there's this guy Miyamoto who has a deck level 120 fully upgraded Pure Shadow deck. Let's watch how this replay goes. Because just about anybody who plays Battleforge has severe ADD problems, I'm not going to pause this at all during the match. Because last time I did, it took over 20 minutes. So I'll try to talk while things are happening. Okay, so Mark is going to go down here to grab these wells. Or well. And it looks like Moto is going to go on the offensive. Mark grabs a well, 100 power. Okay. So Mark, no pausing. Mark bound 100 power by that well. This building is called Soul Splicer. It takes dead units and uses their corpses to heal the live units. So if that would get up here, it would be devastating for Mark because all the enemies would keep on healing. So he spends 75 power on the 60 power building, but it was worth it, I think. You could tell Moto has more power. He didn't build a well yet, so he has 100 power up. So he's able to make more units and buildings. Sunstriders against the Dread Charger. More Sunstriders to probably take out this building. He's doing Eruption here or something, I don't know. Ooh, now we do Eruption. That would be great. Oh, yeah, there we go. So 100 power of units gone from a 75 power Eruption. This guy got built, which is really bad. He should take that out fast, because if he tries hurting those units, they'll keep on healing up. That's sucking up corpses. He did an Eruption, watch, they're healing. Yeah, should just focus on this building and get it killed. Basically, if you took a well and the enemy did not, you just want to keep that well up as long as possible. Look, he already got 40 power back from the well. If that can get down to 500, they'll be even on power, and then he will still get more power from the well. So Moto's in a very dangerous situation right now. He really has to get this thing down. He frenzied those Forsaken, so they're going to do extra power a little bit and then die. So Mark is running away, so they'll just die. Ooh, why did he take another well? Oh, Moto went tier 2, so he spent 150 power on this. Now Mark already got back over 50 power from this well. So that's only 50 bound because he got 50 back. Another 100 on this, and now Mark spent 150 power at this point in these wells, and Moto spent 150 power in this orb. So at this point they're even on power, but Mark is getting power a lot faster because he has 2 extra wells, and Moto is going to be able to make stronger units because he's tier 2, and they have full upgrades. 2 Nightcrawlers, they're very close. An Eruption would be really dangerous. There we go. And they're medium units. The Sunstriders should kill both of them, no problem. There we go. So 75 power Eruption killed them. Alright, this spell is really cool. For 100 power, anywhere on the map you can cast it, and it takes the dead corpses and makes skeleton warriors. Remember what they are? And their ability is enabled. So they take 60% less damage, but then they're going to die. So they're very hard to kill. But they don't do amazing damage. Remember these Fire Swarms? They're made for large units. They also do some form of splashy knockback. So it's a good choice to use them to try to kill these, or at least knock these guys around. You can't kill them, might as well knock them around. He should heal this well, like quickly, before more of these guys come. No? Alright. More Fire Swarm, probably knock the Dark Elf Assassins around. These guys are great S counters, by the way. Much better than Thugs. Another Fire Swarm. It's a Fire Swarm fest. What upgrade is this? 1. Ooh, that's not good. That means he probably doesn't have a lot of charges. He's probably going to run out of them really fast. Charges are when you upgrade cards, you can then buy more of the same card and stack them on top of each other so you can keep on casting them. Running out of charges is really bad. And he made the spell again. Keep on knocking him around. I hope he heals this well. Like, oh, beautiful. If something's attacking a well, it doesn't heal. So he knocked it back just in time to get that heal off. Remember, healing a well costs no power. What I mean is it costs a lot of power, but that power comes back to you 100%. It's not like when a unit dies, you only get 90% back. Okay, I'm going to pause for 1 second. I have to point something out. Every time he casts Skeleton Warriors, that spell costs 100 power, and he only gets 90% back, so he only gets 90 back. So he did it already like 5 times, which means Moto already lost like 50 power permanently just by that spell. Another 10 from that Shadow Phoenix. He keeps on losing power, and he has no extra power wells. So I'm guessing Mark is doing much, much better in power right now. Let's look. This is at 472. So you already got back extra power from this one. This one's almost at 500, so it almost paid for itself. Moto still has 150 power bound by that orb. And he cast the spell again. Remember Motivate? You kill one of your own units and all the other ones do extra damage. So now these guys can't be killed, and they do extra damage. That's nice. Is he going to get a well down? Mark has 160 power. He could probably heal them. Quickly heal, heal, heal. Heal, 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 healed, and healed. Beautiful. He didn't lose any wells yet, so that's amazing. So he gained a ton of power. Moto's losing power as his units die like crazy, and he has no other income except for his original 2 wells. Mark is still tier 1. It's also smart because Mark doesn't have so many upgrades. So in tier 2, he can't make so many units. He's using up all of his tier 1 units, and then when he goes tier 2, he'll be able to make units again, I guess. Quickly makes another one. So stupid of him. Heal, heal. Mark brought those away to distract them, and while he healed this. Very nice. Let me point out to you, by the way, that these things are a spell, so they don't have ground presence. He can't cast units or make spells near it. So he's bringing in Nightcrawlers to give him ground presence so he can cast spells or stuff. Okay. He should really kill this Sunstrider. It's only 1 unit, and it's binding 50 power. He should kill it and get that power and void. Moto should really stop this. Oh, it looks like Mark is going to try going tier 2. He might make it. Nope. Moto cast a spell called Nether Warp to grab this guy back. Not worth it. Nether Warp costs 70 power. Plus these 2 units is a gross overspending just to kill 1 scavenger. Yeah, look. Mark's just going to go tier 2 on top now. That was a really big waste of power. Alright, this is what I'm going to do right now. The second Mark builds this orb, I'm going to show you what sort of massive power advantage he got. Built. Okay, so Mark now spent 150 power here. Moto spent 150 power here. Now let's look at their power pools. Combined, Mark has about about 750 power. And Moto has about 520 power. I don't know. So Mark is over 200 power more, plus he has 2 power wells, which is at least the value of another 200. So Mark is at right now approximately a 400 power advantage, which is massive. I mean, there's no way Moto can win this game. No way on earth. Mark would have to do something really stupid to lose. I'm guessing an eruption or something like that. Yeah, there we go. Looks like Moto's finally going to get a well, but it's too late. Another Splicer to heal his Nightcrawlers. But it's too late. And Mark is now tier 2. He's playing Fire Shadow. Bandit Stalker. I don't know. Does damage against beasts? Are Nightcrawlers beasts? I think so. Anyhow. Yeah, it does 100% more damage against beast creatures. That's really cool. And Nightcrawlers are beasts. Okay, very good choice of unit. It'll destroy Nightcrawlers, this thing. But the Shadow Mages knock them back. This building is like a wrecker. You can summon units that are not dazed in it. I think at this point Moto realizes that Mark has so much more power. The Rage Claws, 3 Dark Elves, these buildings, and he just can't keep up with that spam fest because he's so much at a power disadvantage. So at this point he's just going to give up and quit. He makes a Phoenix which splashes, so Mark moves these guys away, and then I think moves these guys away. Yeah, and Moto quits. So, very cool game. The main point of this match was, if your enemy goes and builds an orb, it's totally cool to build a well. Just don't go on offensive, keep defending. That's very important. Defend, use your counter system. If you see a medium unit, make Sunstriders, or whatever color you're playing with. But staying tier 1 and building wells instead of going up an orb is sometimes really smart. Eventually, like Mark did, you do have to go tier 2. But for the most part, this match was really well played by Mark, and congrats.